Sweetingtons.
Ready?
Ready.
Steady.
Bananas.
Go.
I think we do that before.
I'm going to try, I think, our people's... Hello, everybody. I'm going to try this week to not repeat everything you say. So I listened back to a couple of pods. I've been in the car, been up and down to Land of People like a yo-yo this week.
Did you? Why? Do I repeat a lot? I'm sorry, I was just taking my tea bag out of my car.
All right, you sorted now?
Yeah, I'm comfortable.
You sure? You ready? God, if I'd done that on my chair, rollered it around.
Yeah, but I'm the one that edits it, and
So I'm going to try not to repeat after you, because I do that a lot. And that's why, when I look back, listen back, it's a good thing. Because I said to you, it's a good thing to listen back.
So you're going to try not to repeat a lot of things after me, because when you do, and when you listen back, it's good when you listen back. Is that right?
I'm irritating myself. I know what you've done there.
So what you're saying is you're irritating yourself, is that right?
Uh-huh. So I can man up to that. I
Why
invite you to do the same.
Why do you repeat back what I say?
I don't know, just do it a lot.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is it because you have no fucking clue what I'm saying, and so you repeat it back to me and think, have I got that right?
Well, I don't know why I do it. It's a bit like where you go, we stop that, we don't do that.
We don't do ums.
It's a recording thing.
Occasionally.
But that's what I do. Yeah. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to the journey with Kirsty and Simon. With me, Kirsty, and him.
Simon. I can't get comfy. Can't get comfy.
Don't mind sharing with everyone. You're absolutely doing my tit ends in today. Everything you're doing is annoying me. Why's
Really?
that? Yeah. Season 6, episode 6. So this is going to be about just like the way you're wiggling.
I can't get comfortable. I don't know why. I'm all right now.
Got a lot to do. Full on. Season open.
Always busy, love. Always busy. It's just the way it is. My hair all right?
Beautiful.
I'm not sure it is, but hey, I'll leave it.
Just very curious what dwarf I've got today.
You've got... Really want to crack on, dwarf.
Need to I feel we need to carry, maybe we've got new listeners who don't really know about us, so when I come out and say stuff like, you know, what dwarf have I got today, we can't keep going over old stuff, but we'd say, if you don't know what we're talking about, go back and listen to the 7 dwarfs, isn't it? I call you my 7 dwarfs.
Basically, it's because I'm really short and Kirsty takes the piss out of me.
No, that's what you said on the podcast. It wasn't funny then either.
Oh.
So
I repeat myself a lot. I got to stop repeating myself for pods that I did 4 years ago.
Yeah, no, that's almost impossible. Yeah, it's just a slight little jokette with what mood you can be in. It's what I do.
Kirsty says I have 7 moods.
Oh, you have more than that, but
Well,
7
can't be
7
dwarves,
good
then.
ones. Well, I don't know a group that's bigger than that. We're going to talk about the guest house today, but. Carrying on with what I was saying,
No, I don't.
Is I would like to recap.
What about a baker's dozen of moods?
I would like to recap for our Hannah. She got a little bit confused.
And for everyone else who may
Now
have
she's
just joined
family.
us, for everyone else who may have just joined us, we're going to recap on our employees that are not human.
Right, Hannah, driving up to your mum. I know you're listening. I also know that you had to ask who Ollie was. I haven't told Ollie that because I think he'd be mightily offended. Rude.
I think he would.
I think he would.
I don't think he'd be happy at all.
So we need to recap.
He wasn't happy the other day. He decided he didn't want to start.
Yeah, he started pissing about. I'm not having that.
No, he hasn't since though. He knows where his bread's buttered.
No, I think he actually is just going, come on, give us a once over. I worked my nuts off over. He hasn't stopped. He's the one thing that hasn't stopped. Janet, slacker.
She's done feck all.
Clive started working again. He's all right.
He's had a bit of time off though, hasn't he? To be fair with him.
Yeah. He has had a lot of time off, but he's come back strong. He's all right.
Yeah, he's all right. I mean, to be honest, there's some bits falling off him. You know, I mean, if Clive, he'd probably he'd have a serious dose of leprosy, wouldn't he, Clive, if he was an actual human?
Would he?
Yeah, well, there's bits falling off him.
Always has been. Always has been. We accept him like that. He's got a chipped eye though now.
Has he? I think he's starting to find it tough. Cataracts, has he?
Got cataracts. Yeah. And then Derek, obviously head of security. He's just normal. He's got
Well, we haven't
He's got
explained...
old.
Right.
It was his birthday last week.
Hang on. We need to step back here because all we're doing is saying the name and then being completely...
I know, because I know Hannah at the minute's going, yeah, Janet, I know who Janet is. Yeah, Clive, I know who Clive is.
Right.
Now, we're all for our peoples that listen all the time. So we've got Janet. Do you know who Janet is? Shout to the radio in your car or wherever you are now. We'll tell you at the end of the programme. We've got Clive.
Yeah, but we might not. We
What's
might forget.
Clive? Does everyone know what Clive is? We have head of security.
What? Who?
Who is head of security? Who is
Chief barista.
chief barista? Now there's a trick one. What's our chief barista's name? And then we have the ninjas. We have the ninjas. It's like they're like a duo that's come on. They're new to the team this year. The ninjas, Nina and Ninj, and
Should we
then
call them Hinge and Ninge?
Hinge and Ninj. I think we should call them Minge and Minge. I keep saying this.
No.
We have the Minges. Oh, they're going to be called the Minges.
No, they're not.
We do.
Because you're just childish. We said that about the lady cave. It didn't work. You're pulling out. You said you're pulling out of the lady cave.
Then, have I forgotten anyone?
I feel like we have.
I feel like we've forgotten someone.
Hang on a minute.
Head of
Ollie,
security.
Clive, the two Hinge and Bracket.
Ollie, Clive, the Hinges, the Minges.
You're an idiot. Janet.
Janet. Colin, me and you.
Is that right? I thought there was somebody
I
else.
feel we've forgotten someone here.
I think we might have
Panicking.
done. Uh-oh.
Anyway, we'll come back to that. So there's the team. There's the team.
Mm.
So Hannah, my beautiful girl. I can see him soon. Looking forward to that. Just so you know, there's a little recap there. Just so you know, don't ask stupid questions.
Yeah.
Don't ask
So,
stupid questions again.
Are we going to say who they are?
No. No, because she's been told. We don't have to. They're the team at Cataracts. It's how we get on during the day. It's what we do. There's nothing better than flexibility.
You might ask
Talking
yourself,
of which-
how do we afford them?
How do we afford them all? We pay them with love.
Yes.
Love.
They take no salary.
No.
They just ask for a bit of TLC now and again.
Yeah, which you don't give head of security enough. Just saying.
I have a
week.
great relationship with head of security. He respects me. I respect him. End of.
Debatable. Literally, the other day, it was funny as, wasn't it? He was laying on the sofa in the office in here.
For a start, what's our head of security doing laying on the sofa?
He was on his break.
Long break?
Yes.
Last night, where was he, for example?
Literally, we were in here last night waiting for a check-in. And I'm like, don't rely on the dog. Don't rely on the dog. That was a bit of a ooh-ooh moment because you stood up and the headlights come on the drive.
And I mean, what, you mean the two headlights that are shining in my eyes? Yeah.
Oh.
Well done, Derek.
Yeah.
Head of security, my arse.
Isn't he? Shocking.
Yeah.
He'll get back into the swing of it. He will, eventually. It was his birthday last week. He was 5 last week.
He's too busy worrying about potential things happening too far away and not about on his own doorstep.
That is exactly what he does.
He's got it completely arse
He's
about
bothered
face.
about what's happening literally at the top of the mountain, his mountain, because I'm sure he heard something up there, like a bird fart or something.
I know. I know.
So he just needs to find out what's going on there. But anyway, yeah, back in the swing of it. And we started off strong, where we said like we would get into just a hearty jog. We're sprinting now.
Yeah, we're off
And we
now.
can keep the pace. Talking of keeping the pace, congratulations, yes, to my boy. Ran
Absolutely.
a half marathon yesterday.
First half marathon, well done, Reese.
Yeah, first half marathon. He was in the elite marathon runners.
Fabulous time, 1 hour 45. What a great
Yeah,
time.
and he's not got a lot to knock that down to actually really be in the big medal ones, but he got a medal and everything. Supremely proud of him. Well done, Reese. You don't listen to this, I know, but someone might tell him.
Maybe might, you never know.
Yeah, might. So other than that, we what's happening today? Check-ins today. Check-in. The other rooms, checking in. Ins and outs. All week, that's it, lay-ins over. I had a struggle getting up this morning.
Yeah, it was a challenge for you, wasn't it?
Got strawberries.
Perfect for me. Fell asleep just after 11, woke up 7:15.
No one
Big
cares.
bash bosh.
It doesn't matter.
Job done.
No one cares
One of my
about
best
the time.
one of my best nights sleep for a long time, actually.
We've made a hard and fast rule. You heard it here first.
Maybe you've got happy I've had some sleep, dwarf.
No, I don't think so.
No?
we've made a rule this morning, haven't we, as well? So we're back into the season. Literally, at the weekend, Jamie, I played a message, got a phone call, and we love questions. We love people asking us questions, as long as you don't get offended with the word. Sometimes it has to be a hard no, but we're very accommodating. And I said to you this morning, I was very worried that our excellent host status might go against us because people think we'll do anything. And we will but we will also say no.
Yeah, I think this wasn't something we agreed this morning. It was something actually we agreed the other day, and then we were challenged on it this morning.
Fair point. Thank you for correcting me.
No, because I think it's not as if we've just made that rule this morning.
No.
We'd made that rule in the past, and now we've kind of cemented that rule. And
yeah.
I like how we've
Would you like to explain rather than keep talking in code?
No, I like talking in code. You wanted to talk in code about Ollie, Clive, Derek, and the...
Oh, so that makes it
Dave
okay
D,
then,
Dozy,
does it?
Beaky,
That
Mick
makes
and
it
Titch.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we were talking about was late check-ins, which we have spoke about on here before, and the request for late check-ins, and probably 8 out of 10 bookings will ask for a late checkout or a late check-in.
I'm going to challenge you on that. I don't think it's that many.
Oh, that's a surprise. What do you think then, love?
I think it's about 30-40%.
So people will ask, and then it's, where's our cut-off? And we don't have late check-ins, mainly, one, because of upsetting the house. Dog barking, people coming in and out with suitcases, walking through the dining room. I'm sure if you're sat having a nice meal and a bottle of wine and relaxing, it's just, there's reasons for it. In fact, even if there wasn't reasons for it, we can just go, no, we don't like it.
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, you'd have 24-hour check-in if it wasn't an issue. The main reason is that the track to our house, the cemented track now, is unlit. And no, you just don't want to arrive to a place you don't know, unlit. We're in the mountains. People aren't used to driving there. You get some right fanny drivers as well.
Yeah.
And then we end up with a couple checking in. The anxiety and stress levels are through the roof. 10 o'clock at night, trust me, so are mine. I don't want to have to deal with that. It just starts off on the wrong foot. So 6 years in, and with research and knowing what we're doing, it's not good. It's not good. Check-in closes at 8 o'clock.
Yes.
Now.
We also understand that different things happen, and you may get delayed, and you also may only have 1 or 2 flights in a day from the place that you're coming from, and that those flights may not be exactly fit in with our check-in. So we will consider a later check-in on a case-by-case basis.
Yeah. But it's definitely not a yes, we do it.
No.
And it depends what we're doing. So if we're getting up the next day and we've got to... The problem is, what happens is... So what we've decided is... if you request a late check-in, we need the flight number. If you're just going out for a meal and we're not en route, then you can Foxtrot Oscar.
Yeah.
Come and check in, stop putting us out on the house out, check in, and then go off out.
Yeah.
Get the keys, then you can go.
Yeah.
If your flight arrives after our check-in closes, 8 o'clock, it's a hard no.
Yes.
It's going to be a hard no, because we were torturing ourselves with feeling bad, and that's what we've got to stop. We need to get comfortable with
the thing
our
is
rules.
Also as well, we're old enough, long enough in the tooth, and had enough experience of this that we know no matter what time of the year, the minimum time it takes from the point your wheels touch down on the runway until you get to here is 2 hours.
Yeah. If you're hiring a car.
Yes, that's exactly right. If you from the moment you touch down, hiring a car to get in here, it is 2 hours. It's a little bit shorter if you're getting a cab or stuff like that. So if you land at 8 o'clock, you're not going to get here until 10.
Yeah. You only need that flight to be delayed half an hour.
And all of a sudden you're into 11, 12 o'clock at night, you're disturbing the house, etc., etc.
Yeah,
and Kirsty needs her sleep.
So we've decided, so we had a request today, didn't we? They don't land till 8:30. They really, really wanted to stay here, and it was a lovely message. And it wasn't just, expecting it and stuff. But we discussed it and we were like, shit, we've made this rule now.
Yeah.
They're not going to be here till 10:30. That's if there's no mess up with the car hire.
Yeah.
Which unfortunately there normally is.
Or there can be. Yeah.
No mess up with luggage, no mess up with a flight delay.
Yeah.
So the earliest they would be here is
10:30.
10:30, more likely to be 11:30. So we said no, didn't we? And we suggested that they go stay at an airport hotel for the first night, then come up and see us. So we're waiting on the reply. But we do get it a lot, so don't be offended. And where we're coming from, there is many flights. I mean, we're also not idiots. There is many flights, and the later flights are cheaper, and we know that. So
I think that's a very, very good point, and we know that we're a really lovely place to stay. I'm not blowing my own trumpet. We bloody well are. And
double contradiction.
And what a great place to stay when you fly into Malaga is your first couple of nights if you're here for a week or 10 days in the area, or even if you're just only here for 2 or 3 nights and you stay with us. But the point is we run the business. If we accept
we look at the whole picture, don't we?
If we accept late check-ins, it impacts not only us but the business and everything around it.
Yeah.
So we have to draw the line somewhere.
So we've drawn the line. We've drawn a line. Can you tell we're not comfortable with it? That's why we're just sharing. We're oversharing. Apparently, that's a sign of anxiety. Oversharing.
Well, it's where do you say no? But when you look and research other places, a lot of these places are really hard-nosed with check-in times.
Oh, Christ, yeah, they turn people away.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
it's you've got to get here before then. If you can't, don't bother trying to come here on that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's likewise with early check-ins as well. Because, when you're back-to-back, people check out at 11. Sometimes people take the piss and they're 11:15, 11:30. Sometimes people aren't taking the piss, like our guest last week, genuinely overslept.
Because it was so beautiful. The bed was so
I mean, how can I be? But then wanted breakfast.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, welcome to the season. Welcome to 2025.
Although we are more relaxed about breakfast now. It's a simpler thing. We can leave it out.
Well, we was last year, weren't we? Yeah. I think, really. So, yes, we need time to turn around the rooms and do stuff.
Yeah.
Guest house up to date. Hot tub. It's raining here this week.
Yeah, it's a wet week. Well, not as much as down in Malaga and the Costa del Sol and the Guadalhorce and all that. We're dry compared to there.
Yeah.
But there you go, really.
We're probably dry compared to most places in the world. England. We're dry compared to England as well.
We are dry.
I don't know why you compared anywhere. Does it matter? We're better than the coast. That's what you was meaning. Andalusia Day was yesterday. Hannah, I've done that. I wanted to go on to Employee of the Month. Oh, well, I couldn't decide.
Well, let's discuss.
Well, we discussed our team earlier.
Yeah, but we
don't want to go back.
No, I'm going to say who everybody is.
Right. No.
And then we'll discuss. Yes, I'm going to.
Who's our Employee of the Month first?
Right. Well, Janet's out. She's done fuck all.
Absolutely lazy arse.
She's done maybe one or two things. In fact,
I'm going to report to HR with her. She needs to pull her socks up.
Yeah.
She's got feet?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, Janet's no.
So Janet, the slow cooker, is out.
No. Clive,
again, he's done sweet FA.
Well, he got us ready for opening.
He did, but is that not just his job?
Bit of overtime.
He's not gone over and above, has he?
No.
Although he did help me clean out the fire the other day.
No.
Yeah. Hoovered around a little bit.
Not enough.
No?
Not enough.
Ollie, so Clive, our Hoover, vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
He's not Employee of the Month. Ollie, again, he's done a fair bit, but he's not really...
No, that's just the standard that he works at. That's why he gets paid what he does.
And I mean, if anything, having that nervous breakdown down towards here.
Well, that was a tantrum.
It was, and that's not on.
No, that really isn't on.
No, you work for us, you crack on. That's just your job.
Piss about like that, you're out.
Yeah, exactly. So
literally, I drove off, didn't start, had to jump start him. And that's because I left the lights on.
I know, he's been fine since. So there was a bit of operator error, however.
I literally got my Jamie to jump start it. I don't like jump starting cars.
No.
I got PTSD with that because I'd done that once, went smack into a wall. I panicked because I never had the keys turned on and the steering wheel locked, and I literally went straight into...
Wasn't it brand new?
It was brand new, redone.
Porsche wasn't it?
No, it was an MGBGT.
Oh,
that
you
it was
just
a
had
classic car
redone.
that had just had new bonnet and wings put on, and it was going in to be resprayed. Literally going in to be resprayed.
You jump started it, drove it into a wall.
Smashed it straight into the fucking wall.
Brilliant. So Ollie,
Anyway.
our car, stroke
Yes.
van, is not employee of the month.
No, I think the ninjas. I think the ninjas, because I've made the best falafel in them. Our Potato Brothers, excellent. Meatballs, your meatballs the other night,
Derek,
superb.
clearly not employee of the month.
I don't think he really cares either.
Neither do I. Derek, our head of security, he's our dog. He's not employee of the month. Now, you can't give it to both.
They come as a pair.
Hinge and Ninja.
The ninjas come as a pair.
What you're saying is potentially split it. Now,
I can't do that.
has Colin the barista?
No, he's just been very standard, monotone. Just does what he's told. Just does it.
Right, that is that's our coffee machine, Colin. So he's just done that. Okay, so that just leaves us with
the ninjas. Employee of the month, the ninjas.
Are they going to share?
Yeah, they come as a pair.
Well, I don't know because which one's which?
Fine.
Yeah, but Ninja has been here all month. When did Nina get here? Double tray Nina. Double box Nina.
Exactly. They're just the ninjas. They come as a pair. They come as a pair, love. It's all right. They'll be fine with it.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah. So
Ninjas.
they're our air fryers, by the way.
Employee of the month is the ninjas.
There you heard it here first.
Yeah. There we go. Let's look at 1st of April, see what happens there. Went pram shopping yesterday. Derek was 5. Andalusia Day. Processional caterpillars can fuck off.
Oh, there's a lot.
Honestly, my beautiful head of security has got 9 lives.
Yeah,
horrible thing. Go on, you can explain about them.
We've got a few of them. For those who don't know, professional, they are professional processional caterpillars.
Easy for you to say. You can call them a lot of things. I wouldn't suggest calling them that.
They are professional at coming down, but they
Google it.
Yeah, for people
Google
who don't know,
them.
basically
Hairy little
horrendous
bastard things, and they're deadly to dogs. Only because dogs sniff them, the hairs, which have got poison on the end of it, get in their nose, swells up, chokes them to death, or their eyes.
Basically anaphylactic.
Cut out their they're terrible things. About 200 of them marching towards Derrick Front the other day, and we didn't think we had any nests.
They live in pine trees, but we
got 4 of them.
We discovered the other 5 pine trees.
5 pine trees.
And we discovered the other day there are 4 nests. But we think we've pretty much
we've dealt with
at least
it.
3 of them.
And there's no, although Megan was funny because we needed to go down for the day to paint our grandson's nursery last week, and I didn't want to leave Derek. I was just like, actually, we come back to a dead dog. That's horrible. But you've kind of got to go out every half an hour. So we Googled it, and I was like, can you just please research, Meg, what we can do to keep him safe rather than lock him in the house or lock him away? And she come back with, you can encourage great tits to your garden because they're the only bird that eats them. You can,
to be fair, I was all for getting a load of great tits here.
She literally went, encourage great tits, Mum. I was like, what the fuck? Megan, what do you think I am? David Attenborough or something? What? Or you can do things around the tree.
Probably a bit late.
Trunk. Bit late for that. And or she said you put chili water, basically, which makes sense because a caterpillar going over chili, Bernie belly, itis, don't you think?
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's more like they don't like the smell and the taste.
Yeah.
And stuff like
So
that.
we put chili water all round, but we wait for the guests to check out, didn't we? Because we're a little bit mad. Chili water with fairy liquid, put it all round Derek's area, which is quite a big area. And what did he do? Went straight up and licked it. He was like that.
It's because he's an idiot.
I was just like, oh, Derek, for Christ's sake, that bloody dog. So,
anyway,
chili water works.
Malaga in this area has a big problem with them because there's lots and lots of pine trees, pine forests and all sorts. So they're something that you're not going to be able to get rid of. You just got to deal with them. But we're going to put some steps in place for next year, aren't we?
Yeah, we are here because they've come back to these trees because we haven't had them for 2 years. So somehow they've come back in our pine trees. But if you have got dogs and you're in Spain, God Almighty, just they're when you, it's one of them things when you see them you can't unsee them, and they're deadly and they are everywhere. And then when you start googling it, they're rife this year, aren't they?
Yeah, big.
Absolute rife. They've come out early and they're really bad. So there's the warning of the week, a recommendation or a non-recommendation.
Kirsty doesn't recommend.
We took our son-in-law to the Higaron for a very posh meal for his 30th birthday.
Nice restaurant.
Yeah, look at you. You're surprised at my... And we went and we knew it'd be posh. And it's his 30th. And we thought, right, what? Let's go out somewhere fancy and schmancy.
I feel it was that posh.
Exactly. So would you recommend it or not recommend it? Because it's up there. It had a Michelin chef there or something.
Yeah, but it's not got a Michelin star though, is it?
That's not what I said. I said it had a Michelin chef there.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, it come recommended with me for that, and
really?
I actually won't go back.
I thought
it
but
was wank.
you did actually. You did actually say that you ordered the wrong thing.
Yeah, but surely when you go to a place like that, it worked out at. Well, look, there was 6 of us. But actually, me and Megan, I never have desserts, didn't fancy any of them anyway. And me and Megan shared a main, right?
I think if you went yourself and had a bottle of wine each or something like that, it'd be £100 a head, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'd have been pissed off at that. I just don't think it was worth it at all. I had the suckling pig. Me and Meg shared it. And it come with chips or mash. And we ordered both. But it literally just come with that. There weren't even a grilled tomato on the side of it.
But is that not just
there was no apple sauce on the side of it? No, I think they were taking the piss with where they're at. It was €42.
Yeah, but is the apple sauce and the tomato, is that not what you're expecting from the society that you've come from?
No, I'm expecting that at the Higaron if I pay €42 for a suckling pig. There was nothing. And then got a bowl of mash and a bowl of chips.
Yeah, I mean...
Which I paid extra for.
It was fairly... I mean, yeah, I would agree with that. The food is fairly... It is quite basic, isn't it? I would say.
I thought it was really basic. All you had different steaks, solomillos and stuff, didn't you?
Yeah, but I can't fault the way it was cooked. It was a delicious piece of steak and it was beautifully cooked. I had a pepper sauce, paid extra for it. The pepper sauce was lovely. Didn't have much of a kick to it, to be fair. Well, no, but... Very few are,
You haven't cooked your pepper sauce for ages, lover.
I was actually going to say tonight, did you want ramen?
Ramen? Yeah. Yes. And we've got sprouts. Yes, beefy egg soup. Bring it on.
But yeah, going back to the
Oh my God, I'm excited for that. And we've got prawns with horseradish as well.
I had the crab pate to start, which was...
rank.
Delicious.
No, I didn't like the white snot on top of that.
You had the meat. There was a meatballs that we shared at the start.
Beautiful.
Of everyone. They were lovely.
Beautiful.
See, I can't... In actual fact, I tried some of Jamie's suckling pig and stuff like that. And I did feel it was a little dry. I've got to be honest.
I just don't think it was worth the money, so I'm sorry. I'm speaking my truth. I didn't think... I'm not a restaurant connoisseur, but I'm a value for money connoisseur.
For 30 to 40 euro mains, I would
they
tend
got a
to
long way to
agree
go.
They weren't good enough.
No, they got a long way to go.
I would agree with that.
Which is the restaurant itself, its situation. I think it's getting off on its situation because the views from there are simply stunning. It's on the side of the mountain. You'd see Africa on a clear day. We was at night, so the view was beautiful, obviously, but you'd see Africa. Wouldn't you? You'd see all down the coast, Costa del Sol.
The view
stunningly.
The view was particularly beautiful because when I turned to my right and looked out the window, I got a lovely reflection of you.
Oh. See, it would have been nice if you told me that night. You just remembered it, haven't you?
No, what I actually remembered was that I got a reflection of Adrian and Sahil because of the angle I was at. But I thought, how can I make this really, really lovely for you?
So you just lied.
And I'll say I saw the reflection. You were in the reflection, but what I had to do is turn that way.
What the hell am I married to now?
I had to turn...
you've admitted to that.
I know. Purely for the benefit of the podcast. We had a nice picture,
didn't we? We don't take pictures of ourselves enough.
We should watch that film, What Women Want, again, with Mel Gibson, where he hears them.
What do you mean again? You've never watched it with me once?
No, I've seen it. Have you seen it?
Yeah, ages ago.
Okay.
Oh, the way you said it. We should watch that film again.
No, I don't mean me and you, as in watch it together again. I mean that we've clearly both seen it, so we'll be watching it
We can
again.
watch that, my love, or I can tell you what women want. It's completely and utterly up to you.
I'm saying it because
it's a good start. It's a good start. Put that film on. Prawns and horseradish, beefy egg soup.
You do the prawns and horseradish, I'll do the beefy egg soup.
Yeah. Ramen. We got noodles as well.
Yeah, we have.
Oh my God! The days just got better.
I bought them deliberately.
And we got check-in, and we've got to cook a very special meal tonight.
Yeah.
That's okay. Good day.
But it's
full
a nice
up.
meal.
We're full up until...
Salmon and homemade burger.
Yeah. Salmon's going to be...
Is everything out, by the way?
Of course it is. Salmon, homemade burger, garlic mushrooms, potato brothers to start.
Nice.
Good dinner. Good dinner. I'd have that.
Coleslaw, we got all the stuff for that.
Oh, fuck, I forgot that. Got all the stuff for that, though. Of course, we have. I was talking to a friend yesterday, went to a baby shower yesterday, was talking to a friend, and she was like, how do you do it? How do you do it with the many questions we get asked? And I went, but that's our job. That's what we do.
Yeah.
We aim to please. So we moan about people. We're very opinionated. And we say we don't like going out, and we don't, but we run a guest house. So it's a contradictory in terms, isn't it?
And we love running a guest house.
Yeah,
and we love meeting the people.
And this is what I said to them yesterday. I went, but I love running a guest house. I love meeting people, and I like making people happy. What I don't like is piss takers.
Yes.
That's the difference.
And we don't like going out when the sun goes down.
And we don't like going out. Yeah, we like staying in.
Yeah.
Staying in.
Staying in's the new going out.
Yeah, and it's a rainy week, so we're going to have the fire all week.
Yeah.
Had to order more logs.
Oh, yeah.
But we did have a lot of fires in December.
So what did you actually say to this friend? You just said that's what we do. We actually do love doing it.
Yeah, she was just like, she don't know how we do it, which a lot of people say.
Yeah.
Don't know how you do it, different people in your house all the time.
Oh, I see.
But we loves it.
And we often say to people, because people ask us, the guests come in.
All the time.
And we say, but
It's
we
not
also
our house.
No, it's a business.
It's not our house. It's our office block.
Yeah, it's like walking into a hotel and asking the owner of the hotel, gosh, how do you manage having all these strange people in your 35 rooms?
Well, I'm
Because it's a
hoping the way
business.
we've got the layout out there, because when Meg come up, she saw it for the first time last week, and she said it's more hotel-like now.
Yeah.
Even more hotel-like.
Yeah.
There's little things which we've spoke about on here. You don't put family photos up and stuff. You don't put homely things up because people feel they're coming into your home.
Yes.
We don't want that. We never want anyone to do that. And we've been told many times it feels homely. It's a home away from home. It's been put in our reviews. It's a home away from home, but they're comfortable when they're here.
I think that's the balance, isn't it? It's like being in an environment that feels homely, yet doesn't feel like someone's home.
Yeah.
I did that deliberately because I was exactly mirroring what, and I wanted to see if you'd catch on.
You've actually given me a headache doing this.
I haven't. No.
I have got a bit of a headache. All right, any other recommendations? Oh, the O.J. Simpson. Belle Gibson.
We haven't finished that. Belle Gibson.
Yeah.
Belle Gibson.
Yeah.
Who the hell?
That's the apple cider vinegar.
Her name is Belle Gibson.
Yes. Why are you looking at me like I don't know what I'm talking
Because
about?
I thought you just cocked
Stop
up
gaslighting me.
on Mel Gibson.
Gaslighter her.
Did her mum and dad actually call her Belle Gibson?
Yes.
And she is Australian as well, isn't she?
Is Mel Gibson Australian?
Yeah.
Is he? Is he still alive?
Yeah.
He was in the Thunderdome, wasn't he? The
Mad Max movies.
I never watched them.
And
Shit.
What Women Want. We should watch that, you know.
He's in that film. Shit.
That's why I thought you were taking the piss.
I don't know who's in that bloody film. I don't remember nothing.
No, that's true.
I'm not going to remember who's in that.
That's why I challenged you on her name.
And see, and I was right. You do gaslight me. And the thing that you're doing lately, and I'm picking you up on it all the time, triangulating. And you know it.
I am, yeah. And to be honest with you...
But I'm wondering why you do it.
Everyone agrees with you.
I'm wondering why you're doing it. It's
I don't
because you
know.
need to gain power or something in a argument. That's what it is. You need to let's go a bit into manifesting and mindfulness here. You need to... Because what was we talking about just now? literally, I think everyone wouldn't like... We weren't talking about tea. I was talking about orange juice because this is how we fucking roll. So we've got the fresh oranges, and it's whether to put orange juice or apple juice or tropical juice or whatever, as well as fresh oranges to squeeze yourself. This is our latest dilemma that we're overthinking. And Simon likes to get his own way. I know this, and I challenge you to the hilt, and we have the...
Anyway, time for us to finish.
Who has the final say? We've also said that.
Yes.
Boils down to me. And then you get a bit chopsy, and I need to remind you, tell you to wind your neck in, or take over. That's your choice. That's fine. Because sometimes the discussions, and what I then find myself doing is going, all right, because I actually don't give a fuck that much. Or I might just go, no, give an inch, take a mile, especially in your case. Get carried away yourself, which is what you've done here. But what you're doing then is, so we're talking about orange juice, and I'm like, I don't know, we got to keep aware of the prices of fresh oranges in Spain. People can use Lowe's or whatever, squeeze the orange juice. You come out and no one's used the apple juice.
Yeah, but there's a subtle difference here.
No one has used the apple juice. One triangulation.
No.
Everyone would like orange juice. Second triangulation. To get your own way.
If I said everyone would like orange juice, which
I
challenged, I actually said those words,
okay.
then that is triangulation. Saying no one has touched the apple juice is using statistics.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because...
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm relating... No, if I said to you, I think you've been really nasty in that situation, and everybody agrees with me, you're like, hang on a minute, who? Who's everyone? Because that's triangulation. If you take a subject and you take a number of people who try that subject, as in our guests into our environment, and all those guests who come in, none of them touch the apple juice.
Do you know how I know you're flailing at this? Do you know why?
No, I'm
One,
not.
because your hand's given me all this. So you've firmly got on your frigging soapbox, and you're starting to speak slower and louder as if I'm dumb.
No.
So, but what's happened, my beautiful husband, who I love very much, I switched off 3 minutes ago. You're boring the tits off me, and now there's nothing you can do on this planet to make me agree with you.
But I don't care, because other people listen to this. So, the reason I was speaking slower is because I want to make sure I explain it right, and my brain goes too fast. That's the reason. I'm saying if you've got a subject and you've got a cross selection of people who have actually tried that subject.
You bringing your tone of your voice down and trying to not move your hands.
Then that is just statistics, because I'm saying everybody who stayed at our B&B so far this year has not touched the apple juice.
That's why we don't have apple juice here. You know that.
When I said my comment, no one wants the apple juice, it's based on what I know, my knowledge. But I would have triangulated the orange juice if I just said everyone would like orange juice.
Do you know how much simpler it would be? Just go, yeah.
Although I would, because why would I just go yes?
Because it makes your life
clearly
simpler.
Wrong.
It makes your life simpler.
No,
I know I'm not wrong.
There's a difference, right? I could let you be wrong.
He's not going to stop. Does anyone else have this problem?
I could let you be wrong, right? But then let me.
Something else I need to talk about.
See, now you know you're wrong. You just try and move the conversation along.
I'm not wrong.
You are.
I can't be bothered.
Of course you can't. Why bother letting me speak?
I think I just did, my beautiful man. No. I think you just spoke for a long time.
I let you bump your gums constantly, non-stop.
Okay.
I'm just explaining stuff.
I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I know what you're doing. Anything else you want to say?
Not really.
Should we end this on a light note? Or are we going to let the people think we're just going to carry on fucking arguing all day? Because we don't argue. I think we argue too much. It's not arguing though, is it?
It's not.
See,
it's
to
debating,
us, it's not arguing, it's debating.
I don't consider that an argument. Why is that an argument?
Yeah, because I think that's
You're
my
wrong
worry
and
as
I'm
well.
right.
You've just got to learn. You just got to learn.
And you're sat there going, yes. Why is that an argument? I'm right and he's wrong.
Exactly.
So basically we're both happy.
I'm not actually thinking that. I'm thinking it's not an argument because it's the way you are. You're just controversial, dwarf. You're a pain in the arse, but I love you. No, that's what I'm thinking. Just let him crack on with it, because I know full fucking well there's the juice that goes out there is what I want. I don't know why you do it.
The juice that goes out there is what you want.
Will be, yes, for the rest of the season.
Brilliant.
And you know it too, don't you, lover?
I can't wait till you next go to Mercadona and go, we'll get a couple of them orange juice.
That's because I will choose to do it, not because you told me.
Of course! I would think of nothing less.
But the more you come out with it, the longer it's going to be until I do that.
Yeah, fair enough.
You're going to Mercadona tomorrow. Mercadona. Robbing bastards, they
Brilliant, because when I go to Mercadona, guess what happens? I get whatever the fuck I want.
You do. Mercadona. Robbers.
Well, everything,
So, Colin...
everything's gone up.
Always does. And it creeps up. The shocking thing with Mercadona is it does it every week.
Didn't you say this about Colin last week?
Did I?
I don't know. We had them last week. It does, but I think we spoke about it. If we didn't, Mercadona are robbing bastards.
Fact.
We probably need to call it a day now anyway.
Oh, do we? All right.
We just talk about that we nearly had an argument over, but we didn't.
Orange juice. Is that it?
Just want to write that down.
Are we done?
Would you like to do the finish a little bit?
No.
No?
Absolutely not.
Thanks very much for listening, everyone.
I might do paint by numbers today, though.
If you watch this on YouTube, please click the like button, and if you get the chance,
like and subscribe.
Yeah, because it kind of puts it out there to more people and stuff like that. Not that we really give a shit.
You're inviting a YouTuber here, aren't you?
Because we're going to do it anyway. I'm going to offer it.
We're going to invite an influencer here.
Yeah, see where it goes.
Because went somewhere really fancy. We don't have to say who it is. I'm just going to explain quickly.
Not that, I was just saying goodbye.
It was just one of them, and there was no wine involved in this decision, and it's where some of my absolute
best ideas
come from, because you just do it, and I do that all the time, and actually I don't do it enough. But he had a cream tea. We was watching a YouTuber.
But to be honest, it's not just me saying that; it's everyone.
It's everyone. We was watching a YouTuber who went to the raffles in Singapore. For a cream tea.
And the Burj Al Arab in
and the Burj Al Arab. But anyway, it's about the cream tea that made us... He goes to lots of places.
Yeah.
He went to raffles in Singapore, and the cream tea was terrible.
Crap, wasn't it?
95 quid a person, because it was in the raffles in
95
Singapore.
Singapore dollars.
Which you said was
pounds.
75 euros?
Yeah, I think it worked out about 70 euros.
70 euros a person. So we're going to invite him here for a cream tea, just for the crack.
Which would have been...
We're going to invite him here to...
about £60.
We're going to invite him here to review our cream tea.
We'll let you know if he says yes or not.
We'll let you know.
Yeah.
Be interesting.
Anyway, thank you very much for listening. If you want to know more about what we do here at Cataracts, then log on to...
Cataracts.com.
And check out, you can see our availability on there and all that sort of stuff. Or alternatively, check us out on booking.com if you want to come stay.
If you're genius.
If you're genius.
Are you genius? What's that advert?
I don't know.
The beach one. With that annoying kid and dad that gets on your nerves.
God almighty. Oh, I can't even remember. The one that's voiced by... This is a good conversation. What's that, we don't say, What's that, that's voiced by, that gets on your, yeah.
It's got that kid and the mum and very twee, aren't they?
I know, and they jump, yeah. I can't remember. Who cares? On the beach.
On the beach.
There you go, I remembered it.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to say goodbye now. We've been chatting for nearly 50 minutes, I think.
50? 50?
50, love.
Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. That was shit.
I know.
Didn't even say anything.
Do you know what? It's not just me saying it. It's everyone.
It's everyone.
See you next time.
Saying it. Adios.
Bye.
Have a great week.